Once upon a time,
I wish
a far-off kingdom,
more than anything, more than life,
sad young black,
more than joy.
and a childless baker,
I wish
his wife,
more than the moon, the king is in the festival.
More than life,
I wish to go to the festival.
riches.
More than
I wish we
anything,
had a child.
I want a child.
You wish to go to the festival.
the poor girl's mother had died,
You Cinderella, the festival, the King's festival.
and her father had taken for his new wife a woman with 2 daughters of her own. All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart.
It's not for me, it's for my grand and the boys. A loaf of bread, please. To bring my 400 grand in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. Thank you. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expecting now. Into the woods to village walls. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, Lord, no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Here, I want to straight be late.
Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who was sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But it's my woods, it's my woods, it's my woods to go to this house and call me Lord.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Jack, on the other hand, had no grandmother, no father. His mother, well, she was not quite beautiful.
Listen, well, son. Milky Way must be sent to the market.
Mother, no, he's the best cow.
She's given us no milk for a week. We have no food nor money and no choice but to sell her.
Milky Way is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. Stars in her eyes. On her rope, hanging on to the hop. And no one makes a cow for a cat. Just the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Mother, no more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5. Now go!
Now, because the baker had lost his mother and father due to a baking accident, well, at least that's what he believed. He was eager to find a family of his own. He was consumed at all efforts, until now had failed.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door.
The old enchantress told the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
You see, in the past, when your mother was with child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbage, green celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle greens and lettuce. He said, all right. But it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the alley of my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the brandy in my cherry and my favorite. Should have said a spell on him right there. Could you be stone, or dog, or chair? But I let him have the brandy, and I lost to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No, but you did have a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I'd been more than reasonable, but how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket?
What?
Beans. The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know that he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, then bang, crash, a lightning flash. Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came, and I made my claim. No, take away the baby. They screamed and screamed, but I did, and I hid her where she'd never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died. Well, for Pastor Mary, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. So I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds and my garden thrives. You should see the nectarines. But I'm telling you the same I tell the kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my grains. Especially the beans.
Purposes of her own. Explain to the baker how he might lift the spell.
The curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cake as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood! Please may go to the festival.
The festival! You make us propose to the festival in March 5
The carriage is waiting.
We must be gone.
Good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they are.
The witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not to come, and that is final. Now, what am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow was white as milk, the cake was red as blood, the flower was yellow as corn, the slipper was pure as gold.
Cow was white as milk, the
So
cake as red as
big,
gold, the
so
hair was yellow as
big,
corn, the slipper as pure as gold.
As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival, but how am I ever to get to the festival? I know all it is and mothers make the way with the hazel tree, and tell her I just wish to go to the king's festival. Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to lift the spell, to go to the festival.
To grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's something in the glade there. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey in.
To the woods to see the king, to sell the cow.
To pick the potion, to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival, into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods. And only for your child, specify. Opportunity is non-Olympic, is there?
Do you know what you wish? Are you saying what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Quiver and quiver, little tree, blue and gold grow down my way. I want to get my wish.
Silence everywhere, Milky White. It's not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Well, you'd be looking to exchange her for a sack of beans.
A sack. Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
But you're always so early.
To my grandmother's.
And what's my being in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to be for John?
And where much your grandmother lived, darling?
Just further in the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
And all was your rush, the flowers, the sunset flowers, your time,
Not to delay your Venus one.
the slowest will grow, and hush, sweetly, whispers fleetly, showers fleetly.
Mother said not disgrace till I spoke and smoke away. Bring my life a fresh bouquet.
Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
God Elizabeth.
Oh, it's time to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cape. That's the cape. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it. Oh, Rapunzel, listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need.
Well, I'll never get that red cape, or find a golden cow, or a yellow slipper. What's a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh, no. What are you doing here?
You forgot your
You
scarf.
have no business being alone in the wood. Now go home immediately.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my room.
A cow as white as...
Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with the cow in the middle of the forest?
I was heading towards the market, but I seem to lost my way.
And what are you planning to do there?
And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir, no less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I guess me and my mother will have no food to eat.
Beans! We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans in exchange of my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description. You feel like you trade her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must save one for ourselves. And besides, I'd say they were a pound each at the very least.
Can I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck with it, Rod.
I guess this is goodbye. Oh, been a working friend. I hate to see us part. Oh, someday I'll see you soon again. But when I do, it won't be full of blame.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans. Are we going to dispel this curse through the seas?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take, or you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret
Will
it.
you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in between. No one wakes when fortune is his. And really magic tonight.
Go home. I'll carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the king as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, you guys remember her, right? She was locked away in the top of the tower, and the witch was careful not to lose her to the outside world. And so, she, like I said, was locked. And she lay deep within the forest. Whenever the witch came to pay a visit, she called for it. Rapunzel! Let down your hair.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What a strange but beautiful name, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before a tower and ask her to let down her hair. To me.
Hello there, little girl. Where'd you get that red cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to on my cape. Please give it back! Get the little girl and get the cape.
Oh, I just want to make certain that you really love this cape. Now, you go to your granny's, and you make sure no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
Oh! If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. Oh, I need that cape!
And so the baker, with no fell determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was really stranged out because her grandmother's cottage door was left standing open.
Good day, grandmother.
Hello, my dear.
My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
Why is it better to hear you with, my dear?
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
It's the better to see you with, my dear. Have you already forgotten?
But grandmother, what a terrible big wide mouth you have.
And to eat you with. Oh, yeah.
grandmother. Psh. Wait a second. What is that red cloth hanging in the corner of your mouth? Looks to me to be some type of... Aha! I will get the red cake from within your stomach.
What a fright. How dark and dank it was inside that hole. Kill the devil. Granny! My child, this evil must be destroyed.
I will leave you two to your task.
Do you want the skins?
No, no, you keep them.
What kind of drive?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay the leading sled. I should heed her advice, but he seemed so wise. And to show me things that he knew that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I have been so scared, though I never had dared. But he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, that sickening rain, how could I know what was inside? Once his teeth were here, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close, and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path, where I see that I never want to know. And I found things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a haven of wood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And to pleasure here with trees, even flowers have their dangers, and their scary is exciting. Nice is different than wood. Now I know, don't be scared. Rain is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. You saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes, maybe Granny will make me another on the skin of that hole.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And so, making the second article in hand, feeling more bravely and satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for lad Jack,
Only adult would exchange a cow for beans. Mother, no! Determined on supper for you.
little did they know, those beans would grow into a ginormous beanstalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I think I see her over
Don't
there.
think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
All right, come on.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you. What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival? Yes. Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were pursuing me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Tell me about the ball. It's a very nice ball, yes, and they have far too much food. No, the prince. Oh, good. Yes, the prince. Is he
giants in the sky. There will be tall, terrible giants in the sky. The way you're high and you look below, the more you left, the things you know, the more that it lasts enough to show you just how small you are. The way you're high and you look alone in a world like none that will ever know. The sky is landing, this time you're free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you never dare to see. Suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible roar. So you steal some golden away you go, and you scramble down to the world below. And back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There will be tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look, here's 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
Where's my Milky White? You said I could buy her back.
Oh, well, I don't
Are
think
you
my...
saying that you wish for money? Here, take this. I will go fetch more.
Wait, I didn't say 5 gold pieces. With this money I could buy baking supplies for a whole year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
Could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
Well, I never thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. The money's not what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Wait, come back here. Give me back. I need that. What are you doing here now? What are you doing here now?
I see you thread cape.
Yes, I have the cape. We've 2 of the items left to locate.
3.
2, I have the cape. You've the cow.
Use the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I knew I shouldn't have entrusted her to you,
She may have just as easily run from you.
but she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right. Then we can just go about our lives. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches and hungry little girls and dim-witted boys. Go.
Ah, there you are. Your brother, my father and I had wondered when you're gone.
I've been looking all night for her, the beautiful one I danced the night with.
Then where'd she go?
She disappeared.
I too found a lovely maiden. And she lives in the top of a tall tower that has no stairs.
Then how do you manage a visit?
I stand beneath their window and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, come let down, come your hair to me. And then she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, and yellow as corn. And what's a concert?
Rapunzel? What kind of name is that? You jest.
And she is as true as you're a maiden who can learn from a prince. And does that make sense? None would run from us.
Yet one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I shall lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming, light-hearted air. Far more painful than yours. And you know she would go with me if there only were doors.
Agony of the torture they teach. Always 10 steps behind, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered to avoid answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow?
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't ever care to again.
I've not seen your son today, ma'am.
Oh, I hope I didn't go back up that beanstalk again. Jack! Jack!
Moo? Oh. Moo! Moo? Moo!
Looking for your cow?
Oh. Where'd you find her? What a creep.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to make amends.
I thought I told you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see your wish be granted.
You've caused enough trouble already. Keep off my path.
Excuse me for this.
Hello. Gosh, these slippers. I'd say those slippers were as pure as gold. Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty. But I wouldn't give for just one.
One isn't likely to do you much good. I must run.
And I must have your shoe. Stop that. I needed to have a baby. I needed to get out of here.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't like me, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young lady in the ball gown. She went that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel, thank you. Come on.
Is that a prince?
Use the cow.
Yes, I've the cow. We've 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where'd you find this?
I pulled it from the maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
Well, we have 1 day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it may take 2 of us to have this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you can see, you're not started. And I'm much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
Takes 2. takes two of us. Can't make it. When the journey was rough, it took two. It took two of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. But you swear to change. You can tell you do. It takes two. We change to a strangers. I need you in the woods. Wise or dangers. I know what past the roads. Our wants were past. Let's hope the change is last. Beyond woods, beyond reaches and slippers and trust. Just the two of us beyond lies. Sing my horn with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us, it takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We go forward, we have now, we got. We made one, it takes two.
Stop that hen! Oh, Providence, my milky white, and the owners, and the hen.
Look at this hen I stuck in my head.
Golden egg! I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than 5 gold pieces. I gave you, sir. Now I am taking my cow.
No, I never said you could.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take. You gave.
But you said I could have my cow.
I never said you could. I said you might.
You would take money for a child?
Milky White is dead.
Two.
2 midnights gone. The people shocked and making his wife buried. They're dead, Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you suppose I used to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this would exchange a cow for a bean.
Then to resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best you go for the cow, as I have met the maiden with the golden slipper these previous eves, and I feel I may succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. That is just fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, we need to discover her affection for the princess before the spirit go away.
Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
It was lonely atop that tower.
I give you protection, yet you disobeyed me.
I am no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there
Then, having cast Rapunzel's lot to a remote desert, the witch came back to the tower to take the prince by surprise. And when he leapt from the tower, to the thorns of which he fell, pierced his eyes, and blinded him. Too bad, so sad. Alright, so now we're going on to Cinderella, who is coming from her final night to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares. And I thought, well, who cares? This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you fly up your shoes. Then from out of the blue, and the flash of the light, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You're just even a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Then it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you will learn something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the palace.
Please, just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here is a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense. Don't do that. I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Why will cost you your life?
I'm the cow.
The slipper! We've all four!
I will give this to the prince, and tomorrow we will search the kingdom for the maiden that will fit this slipper.
It's mine! I don't care if it costs me my life!
Give us a slipper and I will.
I have the maiden slipper.
And sir, I have succeeded and I'm sending the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up!
No. Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe. And when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. With a crash, the beanstalk fell. But there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant.
If he's been crushed, well then there's nothing we can do about that, now is there? Come on, we must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care? A giant has fallen from the sky?
You've all the objects?
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is.
The cow has been covered with flour.
Well, we did have a cow, as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Now.
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful heart.
Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have my friend back, and I'm rich. Quiet.
Forever. Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Wrong ingredients. Forget about the child.
No, we followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk.
And 2, that cake is as red as blood. And 3, that silver is gold.
And 4, I compared the hair to the ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower. What? I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot touch the ingredients.
The corn.
What?
Feed it to the cow, quickly.
Listen better, old man. Or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son, please.
Not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son. But it's working! She's milking!
I don't understand.
Not now! To the cup.
Son! Father? Father!
All is prepared.
Father? Father? Father, is this a joke? He's dead.
And so the mysterious man died, having hope in the curse of his house. As for the baker, there'll be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife bewildered, returned home. As for Monkey White, after her severe indigestion, and guess what? She was now reunited with wealthy Jack. As for the witch, she was cursed with the age of ugliness the night of her Venus is stolen lightning flash, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. Everybody was happy, except for one person. It was Rapunzel, and she lived in poverty in the desert, until one day, her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that she went towards it. And so, then she saw overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
Rapunzel! Honestly, I should see this you learned a lesson. Come with me, and you can be happy as you once were.
And she will not can go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Come with me. You're the only fairy I know. Fine then. You leave me no choice. Odd. I was working this morning.
My daughter Linda has to say, failure. Thank you. And so, after the witch, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her powers over others. She's finished. Now we move on to Cinderella's prince. And he began his search for trident flint that fit the golden slipper. When he came on Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper to Florinda's room.
Under my toe. Darling, I know. What do we do? You'll have to go. But when you're his friend, you can sit. Alright, you'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince to be his bride. like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your prince is found. Yes. Thank you for the slipper.
Come on, we must be off.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdom grew filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after,
Ever after,
journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, and ever after.
ever after,
All the curses have been ended, the verses wiped away, all this tenderness and laughter for forever after.
happy now and happy hence and happy ever after. Joy today and bliss tomorrow, tenderness and laughter. To be happy and forever, you will see your wish come true. So be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue.